All right, Sisters fans, unfortunately, numbers are continuing to go down. I mean, I didn't really keep up with the Olympics. I couldn't even tell you if they are still currently going on right now. But maybe the Olympics, maybe they were on last Wednesday or what. And I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just trying to mention that because typically whenever I point out that the ratings for an episode went down, people are like in the comments, well, Jeremy, this, I don't know, this political thing was going on or this sporting event was going on. And I'm like, that's mostly stuff I don't keep up with, so I wouldn't know. So I wanted to make a point to bring it up. Maybe the Olympics were on and maybe that's why the ratings dropped. But last week we had a 0.807, which was a 3% decrease from episode 20. I mean, I honestly thought that, the penultimate episode and leading into the finale, I'm like, oh, wow, there's no way that the numbers wouldn't go back up to the high 0.9s or maybe even a million, considering the hype for the finale is always real. But no. And even though I did not really like the episode, I still thought that, regardless of how the episode turns out, it is the penultimate episode. And then on top of that, a lot of people watched this episode under the impression that it was the finale. Meaning that when it comes down to this week, I am very curious what the numbers will be. Now, you could argue that, well, hey, even though last week was lackluster and whatnot, people are going to be tuning in to see, if Gary finally get his, if Madam comes back or what. I mean, that's true, but I'm not going to sit up here and say that, oh, I think this week's episode will be a million. I mean, I do think there might be an increase, but I don't know if it's going to be a million. But all I'm saying is, and I've said this many times before, I am very concerned about the ratings of season 8 and what they'll look like, because season 7 has truly been a roller coaster, to say the least. And look, compared to like the Oval, House of Pain, Assisted Living, Sistas is still doing amazing in terms of numbers, but to see drop-offs at this rate is very noticeable. I mean, it's kind of like, a straight A student, a student in like science class or math class getting, A's on every assignment. But the one time they get a B, it's kind of like, whoa, hey, is everything cool? And then if they continue to make a few more B's and then a C pops up, it's like, oh, okay. Your overall grade is still high, but it is noticeable that, oh, you kind of dipped off here and there. But I think this finale might turn some people off. But then again, I think eyes will be on season 8 because Karen should have her twins at that point during the mid-season. And then the question is, will one or both of them make it? So I don't know, folks. Next week, this time, we'll be talking about the ratings again, but I am very curious to see how they'll turn out. But with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.